All right, well, today is January 11th. It's either 1/11 or 11/1, depending on how you like to write the date. And of course, 1 is the loneliest number, so I thought I'd start with alone today. And I also thought I'd mention, for those of you that like to do Sudokus, in the past I've actually made several puzzles themed around the number 1 and for January 11th specifically. So I'll leave links in the description to all 3 of those puzzles if you're interested in solving them, and also links to Cracking the Cryptic solving 2 of those puzzles. So if you're interested in those, go solve those puzzles, watch those videos. If you don't know who Cracking the Cryptic is, then you're probably not a Sudoku person anyways. But, what do I want to do? You know, my first thought here with just the E is to do sheet, because it'll check 2 new spots for the E, as well as some good letters. Steer would be good too. I think steer, R is a little bit better than H, so let's go with steer. Let's do that. Let's see if we can steer ourselves in the right direction. We did not steer ourselves in the right direction. Okay, well, it's good we did the R at least. All right, so what do we want to do now? Now I'm thinking something like I-R-E or U-R-E, but we don't want to do ED, or we could do RI, but then I'm thinking something like river, which isn't gonna work. Or could we do Rue what? Can't do rupee. There's only the one E, that's the thing. We could do something EY maybe. Ooh, what about REY? I'm not even thinking of a possibility here. This is weird. Could we do a double consonant and then like an IE? Ooh, something like dried, but we know it can't be past tense. That's the problem, is what's gonna come at the end? Because you could do dried or fried or cried. I don't know, I think I'm gonna do cried even though it's past tense, just to try and find some good letters and, you know, new spot for the R, see if there's an I. Okay, so, oh, grief or brief. Oh. Why couldn't I think of that right before I guessed cried? Grief or brief is what it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be brief. Ah, I should have thought of that earlier. Oh man, I had the R-I-E and I just couldn't figure out what would be at the end. Hopefully your solve was more brief than mine and involved less crying and grief, I guess, and you steered yourself in the right direction a little sooner. But yeah, check out those Sudokus if you're interested in that kind of thing. And of course, let me know how you did with today's Wordle, and be sure to subscribe for more puzzles.